Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Davey's Analysis. And in this video, we're VOD reviewing Casqer and Xccept. They got 6th place in the Duo Cash Cup Opens, and they dropped a 17 kill win in high elo. So we're going to break that game down and VOD review that game and see how they played it. But 17 kill wins in high elo is very impressive. That basically qualified them in 5 games in the Duo Cash Cup. So very impressive stuff from them. We're going to VOD review that game in depth. But I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you leave a like and comment down below and subscribe for more content. So let's get right into it, guys. They have 104, and this is a 17 kill win, which is actually crazy. A lot of people have been asking me to VOD review Casqer. He's an underrated IGL and doesn't get enough respect by the community because he is really talented. And I just wanted to watch this 17 kill win from them because that is pretty impressive. Alright, so they're landing Synapse. Xccept has a really good drop, the best drop out of all of them. Kills this guy that 50s them instantly for a gun spawn. Dies to this kid because he has a hammer. Casqer is going to clean him up. 2-shot. And now he's rezzing, so. And now their loot is... I don't know too much about Synapse, so let me see what their loot's going to look like, only getting this side. Oh, wow. The metal is a lot quicker than I thought. He's already capped metal that quick. Okay, so he's going to key these kids that land in the little mine shaft. Because if you're landing in a mine shaft, you probably aren't that good at the game. Gonna try and do a little bit of damage. I think he knows that guy's in the bush. Yeah, he definitely does. They're definitely gonna outmap this team as well. Trying to burn their mats early on, as you can see. He sees he's only on wood. Xcept's gonna key this guy, which is smart because Casqer has a really good angle on the guy that he's about to PG. So this is smart. And the other guy kind of can't do anything. Yep, he's already cracked. Xcept can easily win this fight now. He's going to fight this guy on an angle where his teammate can't do anything. Don't know who threw down that shield bubble, but that shield bubble helps Xcept even more. Kills this kid. Speechless has nothing. He's going to boat away. Casqer's not going to chase it. Wait, he gets out of the boat right here? Okay. Xcept's going to shadow in front of him. This kid has no mats. Losing his bloom fight, but it's all good. Casqer's just going to kill him. Oh, bad angle right there, but yeah, they get the job done. I like isolating that guy completely out so they can just kill him real quick. That was smart. You didn't see them just brainlessly key them. Like, there was strategy to it. There was some thought process to it. Even though they were bad, the fight was a little bit shambles because they don't have the greatest loot keying them, so they're still using their brains, which is great. If I had to guess right now, they're going to farm up. He's checking for grapples. Only finds the one, I'm pretty sure. And they have a lot of looting to do because they're kind of shams. So, I might want to skip, actually. Yeah, we're going to skip. Because right now they're just looting dead side and they're going to get their loot up. So, yeah, they're still on dead side and they're actually taking a fight. Let's watch why they want to take this fight. Maybe they're just confident. They win. Let's see. Okay, they're farming, they're in condo, they're at dead side. Their loot is a lot better. Wow. Ooh, I like one carrying grapple and then the other guy carrying shadows. There's some bubbles ahead. Nice. These kids are, oh, okay. These kids are camping the building. Let's see how it backfires. Oh, they realize that they're in there, I think. Yeah, so they're like, okay, these kids are camping. They can't be good, right? Xccept carrying purple auto. Interesting. I feel like the auto is so good for getting in, but box fighting is just not that good. And I could be wrong. That's just how I personally feel about it. I like the 2-shots so much more. And the striker is good, of course, too. Okay, they know that they heard something, so they figured they're camping, and they figured they can't be good if they're camping, but they are good players. Oh no. They don't have a way out. Okay, they kill Snaz, and then they kill Blake, and then Xccept took all that damage, but um, I don't mind the concept of camping, but don't make noise if you're gonna camp, and I wouldn't camp in a brick cone like that. Because they had no way out. They're screwed right there. And they probably just assumed that that team didn't hear them. But unfortunately, they did hear them. Okay, now they're going to rotate in the zone. And how many kills do they have right now? 6? Okay, they have 6 going in the end game. Not bad. But they still get 11 more, which is kind of crazy. Good little rotate. Doesn't really matter if you're elevated or not, because they're center and they have so much rotation. This guy has 6 shadows and Casqer has a grapple, so, and they pull a really good zone. They're just gonna chill. They have some really good loot. They're running double SMG because they both have cap ammo. Just gonna fast forward because I want to see where the half and half pulls. Okay, they get a max half and half. I'm actually gonna watch the rotate. Why not? Okay. Get a max pull. It should be pretty easy because they have so much LOS they can work with in like cornfields and stuff. Yeah, it should be a free run. These kids are going. They're gonna follow them. Stop a little bit. Recharge with their sprint. Sprint again. Couldn't slide under that. It's unfortunate. Gonna have to elevate here because they're rotating in late. Just make sure that you're connected so you don't get chopped. Really good rotate. Had to burn a little bit of metal, but that's fine. Gonna start looking back at kids. These kids are elevating. Full box them. Wow. Jelly is dead. What a good play. That was such a good play. They weren't the last team to rotate, so they recognize that. Look back to see if they can get a potential refresh. And this team has to elevate above them. Maybe they don't, though. I don't know, but they choose to elevate above this team because they're late. Casqer gets the wall right here because he recognized this kid elevating right here. I don't know who gets the cone. I'm pretty sure it's Casqer that just gets the cone. Full boxes him. Jelly's dead. They get the finish, and all they need is some hards. Yeah, grapples up the brick. They don't get too greedy for it. They recognize a new duo's on it. Oh, they get cracked. Senta gets greedy for it and gets cracked. They're not going to go too crazy for this body of loot, which is smart. They don't want to get lobbied. They don't need it that bad, so they're not going to be too dumb going for it, which I respect. Maybe if Casqer could have grappled the metal, that's what he was going to go for, but since he couldn't, that's fine. He's going to forget about it. He has some extra brick, though, I'm pretty sure, so he can like elevate with this brick so that they're not completely backside because they pulled a first moving. Yeah, this is good. Give himself some more vision, elevate a bit, and make their rotates easier. I'm guessing Casqer is just going to grapple and Xccept is just going to shadow. Okay, that's cool. They both have their own rotation. It's just like, let's get front together. I wonder if they do it at the same time. Let's see. So yeah, Casqer's going to grapple, Xcept's going to shadow. They do it at the same time. Casqer's going to swing to the right towards the dead side a bit. And now he's completely front. Makes 2 boxes for his duo. Xcept's just going to get to him. Perfect. Perfect little rotate to get front on a max first moving. Setting up a little refresh play. Nothing. They're not going to tunnel it. That took like 4 seconds. They didn't lose anything. I like that a lot. I don't like tunneling that as well. Now he's going to grapple too low. And Xcept's going to... Let's see. Okay. Not low ground, but a lower layer. And then Xcept's going to be with him. They're going to look back at this kill like in the shadow. Xcept gets that kill. Really good. They both have 100 builds each. Ooh, and they get this. Wow, that's awesome. They're in zone 2 when they're looking back. Love that. Look at that mat refresh now. It was not that much, but he's pretty much 5-5-5. So that was really good. Notice how they have rotation, but they don't use it here. You don't always have to use your rotation. They were backside with a lot of builds in front of them, so Didn't really want to get griefed using their rotation. Now they use it once they get in front of those old builds. You don't want to be like backside grappling a lot of the times because you can easily get shot out. So he put himself a little bit forward so he has a free grapple. Love that from him. It's going to be a little bit harder for Xccept to get in his box because of the shadows. Sometimes they're a little bit hard to, like, you know, get out of them. Alright, but their front, they built 2 boxes. Casqer is still 555. Gonna burn his wood here because no one's next to him. He's on a side all the way to the left, and he's not stationary. He's on the move, so he's using his wood, and then he's gonna box in hard. So really smart. Love that he's on the side too. And now he's not gonna be afraid to burn all these mats because it's late in the game. And look at their mats. They don't need to be greedy. They don't need to mat conserve this late. You're gonna see them just use their mats now, which is fine. It's really good by them. Gonna stagger a bit. Let zone open up because they're on the left side where zone is expanding to the left, so they can look for a refresh, stagger a bit. Maybe getting a little too greedy for that. And now we're gonna go all the way to the left. And it pulls up a bit potentially, so we need to elevate. Use the chugs if they have to not get boxed here. Chugs are so good for that, tanking some storm to find a better layer. They didn't even have to use the chugs because the zone expanded that way. Full box cold, really good play by Xccept, but he gets out, I think. But it's a nice try. The only reason it's okay to not be deep in here is because they have chugs. Other than that, I feel like they should have been deeper in, getting ready for the next pull if they didn't have the chugs. But it pulls down, so they get a lucky pull, so they can just stay here. But if it pulled up, it would have been a little bit sketch. Even with good mats and chugs, I feel like being deeper in is always the smarter play, but really good pull for them. He's going to stay front and burn his mats, like I said. Saved all those mats, got some refreshes, and now he's going to burn the mats because there's no reason for him to be greedy. He's going to set up win condition now, and that's taking front side low because they get a really good pull for it too, and no one's contesting them for it, so it's really smart, good patience to take low ground when it's free. These kids have no mats, they spray them down. He doesn't get greedy for that second kill, he plays the body. Why does he play the body? Because zone is getting ready to pull in like 12 seconds, and they got to keep their win condition. They have to stay front, so really good patience, not getting too greedy, getting ready for the next pull before it starts pulling, which is really important. Making sure they're good HP before it pulls, and now we're staying front. Really good. Pulls up a hill, he recognizes that. Pre-armored walls his head. I like that so much. A lot of people think it's stupid, but look how many armored walls they have. 4, 2. You really think they're going to use 7 armored walls in this like end game all the way towards the end? No, so just be safe with it. Use armored walls like before something happens so that you know you don't take damage and you lose less mats earlier on because they're not using all these armored walls. So just use them in that way, which is beneficial. So oh, unfortunate. I think Xccept dropped him some wood, then it fell. I like them getting up this hill together, and then they're gonna look back for kills. Good armored wall if that was Casqer. Don't know if it was or not, but oh, that was them. That was really good. Because zone pulls to them, to the right. So armored walling the other teams off is really good. Xccept gets another kill. Xccept frags out, bro. Let me go back. Just watching too much Casqer. Alright, staying on his IGL, man. Armored walling off the other team so they have space and control of their own layer. Senta goes for like some jump pump because he was shams. Didn't work. Xccept kills him. Casqer is remaining front low. Only taking smart angles since he's by himself. Good shots by Xccept. Casqer should be able to kill that guy. 130 on that guy. And now it is a top 3 situation. So they got this solo right here they're going to kill. Nice. Oh, it's another solo. So they're not going to give this guy a 50-50. They're just going to stay on each other and just spray him out. Not going to give this guy a chance to win the game. Only way this guy can win the game is if he gets some 1v1s. Yeah, he has to play his chugs early because he has no mats. Oliver's not winning this, unfortunately. I respect him trying his best. And then they qualify for finals. Just like that, and a 17 kill win in high elo. Actually crazy because I thought, oh, they're just going to be W keying everyone. They get like a lucky lobby with drones. Nah, they just frag out endgame, bro. I mean, they do get some early on kills, but they really go crazy in endgame. And it's all because of their positioning and their layering. I mean, it was just perfect. They got refreshes every single moving zone in the smartest ways like imaginable. Like the first moving and the second moving like refreshes, they're short, they're quick, looking for a short period of time and not tunneling. And that's fine because you really want to focus on your zones first and second moving. But then once he gets those refreshes in those moving zones and then gets late into the game with all those mats that he got from those refreshes, he's not afraid to burn them full tarp so he can claim his layer and plays aside very well, uses those armored walls very effectively, and Xccept does a great job at looking for kills at the right time. You're not going to see him greed for certain kills, but the same with Casqer too. They didn't greed anything. They had good patience, claimed the layer, then the kills, which was very important. Claim the positioning, claim the layer, stay front, then you can look for the kills. And they focused that the whole time. And before zone pull, they were ready. Before the pull, they were ready to go anywhere. So really impressive endgame by them. Casqer's really good IGL, really good at putting themselves in positions to get refreshes. A lot you can learn from this, and I hope you guys enjoy this VOD review. Comment down below who I should VOD review next, and peace out, guys.